Hello, I'm Jaden Wood from Middle Grove Media, and this is upcoming anime of 2025. First one up, Red Ranger in Another World, or Red Ranger Izaka. This anime is a Sentai parody and an Izaka. Togo Asakai, leader of the Sentai team Kuzuno 5, Power Ranger equivalents, who after sacrificing his life to defeat the evil Ender King, is reborn in a fantasy world where he must become an adventurer to survive and hopefully return to his home. He joins forces with Princess Teltaline, Liz Wager Avaros, and the socialist Idola Avam, the Rosy Mist, Princess Teltaline's bodyguard. While in this new world, Togo retains his Power Ranger and abilities to transform and summon his Sentai Megazords to fight enemies. What really grabs me about this anime is Red himself. Power Ranger and Izaka are quite similar, and finally having one with an actual Power Ranger is something that I feel like a lot of people have been waiting for. This anime is made for all fans of Sentai and anime. The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in Another World premieres in Japan on January 12, 2025, and English dub started streaming on Crunchyroll on February 2nd, 2025. Second upcoming anime is I'm Getting Married to a Girl I Hate in My Class, a comedy and a romance. Seita Hojo, a high school student, must marry Akane Soriyama, a girl he dislikes, to inherit his grandfather's corporation. The grandfather, Tenryo, and Chiyo, who were childhood sweethearts, forced this union to rekindle their past. Seito and Akane reluctantly agree to a secret marriage to avoid gossip among their classmates. As they navigate their new lives together, sharing a home and managing their conflicted feelings, the story develops into hidden motives behind their marriage, the potential for unexpected emotions to blossom between them. What I like about this anime is that it's a manga adaptation, with the art by Mosokanabo has been serialized online since May 2021. We originally had this online on his own manga channel on YouTube. Seeing a YouTuber get this far is always inspiring. This anime is for all fans of rom-com like anime. I'm Getting Married to a Girl I Hate in My Classroom premieres in the US January 3rd, 2025. And for the last anime, A Headhunter from Another World. A Headhunter from Another World from Salaryman the Big Four follows Yugashi Dizuzuka, a hard-working but overlooked Japanese salaryman who is unexpectedly summoned to a fantasy world like the Demon King and appointed as one of his Big Four heavenly kings, despite lacking magical abilities. What I like about this anime is how this guy always gets into situations where he's accidentally confessing his love. I feel a bit bad for the girl though. The anime is a blend of adventure, comedy, fantasy, and slice of life, with themes of autocracy, demi-humans, demons, diplomacy, and social disparity. The Headhunter to Another World from Salaryman the Big Four anime premieres on January 1st, 2025.
What's up everybody, I'm Kalia from Middle Grove High School and I'll be interviewing people about anime. So let's go. I'm interviewing
Metty,
Jay,
Aries,
and
Nathan.
Okay, Aries and Nathan. Okay, I'm gonna give both of y'all some anime trivia questions. Let's see how y'all rock with it. Can both of y'all name me the big three of anime?
You want me to name all of them?
Yeah, let's see if you know it.
Bleach, Naruto, One Piece.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I want to say One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach.
Okay, did you know that?
I want to say Dragon Ball Z. Let's see. Demon Slayers and One Piece.
Okay, that was your big three for you. Okay, good anime choices, good heat. Okay, in y'all opinion, what I think is the most overrated anime?
I'm gonna say Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. I can take it. Okay, it's okay.
Okay. You know, like Goku can be your favorite character when it's never about that.
Okay, sorry. It's okay.
My Hero Academia.
Okay, why you say that?
I don't know. Like in 2020, I saw it everywhere and I could not escape it. So that's why I said it.
Okay, in your opinion, what is the most overrated or underrated anime people should check out?
I feel like Death Parade is underrated. People should watch it.
Yeah. So what is the most overrated?
I don't want to die. Like, I don't want to say it.
No, just, you're safe with me.
Cut it out if I say it.
Okay, fine.
Naruto.
You said Naruto?
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Y'all ready? What is a good anime best for like beginners who's just starting watching anime?
That's a good question. Well, it just depends on what genre they like. Let's say if they like action, I would say something like maybe Attack on Titan. If they like romance, something like Fruits Basket.
Okay. What do you think?
That is a good question. Chainsaw Man. That's a really good one. That's
Peak right there. Peak content right there. So you think that's a good anime beginner? What is a good anime for beginners? Like we're starting anime.
I'm gonna be funny with this one. Vampire Knight.
Okay. Why'd you say that? I started watching that. Okay.
Because everybody has to be traumatized with their first anime. So, Vampire Knight.
Okay.
No. Yeah, Vampire Knight. No problem.
Okay. What you think's a good anime beginner?
Okay. I'm thinking about One Piece anime season 1. One Piece.
Oh, season 1?
Yes.
Okay. Why you say that?
Because the details and the story of it, the first season, episode 1 that I first watched it, it begins to overjoys me and with happiness, and see Luffy that with his smile makes me smile and laugh.
Oh, okay. So he connects you in some way. Okay. A bonus question: who is the main character of Dragon Ball?
Ain't it Goku?
Yeah.
I could say Goku and Vegeta.
Oh, both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, everybody? I'm Kalia from Miller Grove High School, and I'm interviewing
Nia Hedges.
Okay, Nia Hedges?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some anime trivia questions. Let's see how much you know your anime.
Alright, babe.
First question, can you name the big 3 of anime?
Yeah, One Piece, Naruto, and you got Bleach.
There you go. Okay, you know your stuff. Okay, let's see if you take the heat. In your opinion, what is the most overrated anime or underrated?
The most underrated anime gotta be Escape the Infinity.
Okay, why is that?
I don't hear nobody saying it. I see no edits on TikTok, Instagram. It's gone.
Yeah, that's true. What's the most overrated? And if you get attacked, I got you. I got your back. If you get attacked, just say it.
I can't even think of one. They all got their respective ones.
But like, what is one that you constantly see over and over, and people overhyping it so much to the point you can't just take it no more?
AOT. I'm sorry, I watched it a few times. I watched it a little bit, then I was like, nah, bitch.
Okay,
I can't
so it's
get
not
it.
your cup of tea.
No.
Okay, I respect that. Is there any other overrated ones?
Nah, just AOT.
Okay, I got you. Okay, next question. What is the name of the anime studio that produced Spirit Away?
Ain't that Studio Ghibli?
Yep, correct. Okay. Last question.
Alright.
What is a good anime best for people just like starting it? What's a good
Starting?
Yeah.
If you want a little something simple, what is it? High School Host Club?
High School Orange Horse Club?
Orange Host Club.
Yeah, I used to watch that. Okay, why you say that's the good one?
Like, it's really chill, laid back. You don't gotta full throttle it. Ain't a whole bunch happening.
Okay. Is there any other new ones? Like any
other new ones?
No.
High Q if you want some volleyball, some sports.
That's a good one. Okay. Anything else you want to add or nah?
No. Anime's good. I'm glad everybody's watching it again.
Yeah. Peak content.
Peak content, for real.
All right. Thank you for participating. Have a Wolverine day.
You too.
Okay, Nia Hedges?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some anime trivia questions. Let's see how much you know your anime.
Alright, babe.
First question, can you name the big 3 of anime?
Yeah, One Piece, Naruto, and you got Bleach.
There you go. Okay, you know your stuff. Okay, let's see if you take the heat. In your opinion, what is the most overrated anime or underrated?
The most underrated anime gotta be Escape the Infinity.
Okay, why is that?
I don't hear nobody saying it. I see no edits on TikTok, Instagram. It's gone.
Yeah, that's true. What's the most overrated? And if you get attacked, I got you. I got your back. If you get attacked, just say it.
I can't even think of one. They all got their respective ones.
But like, what is one that you constantly see over and over, and people overhyping it so much to the point you can't just take it no more?
AOT. I'm sorry, I watched it a few times. I watched it a little bit, then I was like, nah, bitch. I
Okay,
can't
so it's
get
not
it.
your cup of tea.
No.
Okay, I respect that. Is there any other overrated ones?
Nah, just AOT.
Okay, I got you. Okay, next question. What is the name of the anime studio that produced Spirit Away?
Ain't that Studio Ghibli?
Yep, correct. Okay. Last question.
Alright.
What is a good anime best for people just like starting in? What's a good
Starting?
Yeah.
If you want a little something simple, what is it? High School Host Club?
High School Orange Horse Club?
Orange Host Club.
Yeah, I used to watch that. Okay, why you say that's the good one?
Like, it's really chill, laid back. You don't gotta full throttle it. Ain't a whole bunch happening.
Okay. Is there any other new ones? Like any
other new ones?
No.
High Q if you want some volleyball, some sports.
That's a good one. Okay. Anything else you want to add or nah?
No. Anime's good. I'm glad everybody's watching it again.
Yeah. Peak content.
Peak content for real.
All right. Thank you for participating. Have a Wolverine day.
You too.
See, you did good. I'm interviewing Adia. Okay, Adia. I'm gonna be telling you some trivia questions real quick. Okay, in your opinion, what is the most overrated anime or underrated anime?
Okay, a lot of people gonna say One Piece, but low-key, One Piece is really good. I was just like hating on it not too long ago, and I actually sat down. I'm on episode 145, and it's pretty good. The most overrated, I might make some people mad, but kind of Dragon Ball. No. Okay, like, oh, wait. Okay. I like Dragon Ball. I really do. Like, I watch it all the time. But when it comes to Dragon Ball, the way they be glazing Goku saying he can beat everybody, it's like...
Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay.
It's like, that's a little too much. Like, he's a good character, but like, you know? And then underrated, Chainsaw Man.
Definitely peak.
I love Chainsaw Man, and I was so excited when they came out with the sub version of it. No, none of the dub version on Hulu, and I was like, I just gotta watch it, so I don't rewatch that like 5 times. Oh, and Tokyo Ghoul.
That's another one I like. Okay, last question. What is it? Okay, last question, Adia. What is a good beginner anime?
A good beginner anime, I say you start small. Like, don't go to no One Piece, don't go to no Dragon Ball, don't go to no Bleach. Go to something that, like, my first anime was Tokyo Ghoul, and I like stick by that one heavy one because if you read the manga, they did the anime dirty, but they did what the best they could. So I would say start small. So maybe Chainsaw Man just as a starter anime because it's short and you can start working yourself up, and then maybe you can go to like Tokyo Revengers or like
peak
Tokyo Revengers,
peak content.
But like, I went on Hulu to go finish watching it. Why is only season 2 on there?
Hulu be doing us dirty.
Like, why do you only have season 2 through 3 but not season 1? I just like, okay, I'm not doing this no more. Then Naruto. Okay. Like, work your way up, but you know, those are just my favorites.
Okay, thank you for participating, Adia. Signing off, I'm Kalia. I'm Kalia from Villa Grove High School, and I'm interviewing
Miss S.
Okay, Miss S, I'm gonna ask you some anime questions. See how much of a big anime fan are you?
All right.
First question, what is your favorite anime?
So I have 2 currently. My favorite, like, one that's been completed is Hunter x Hunter. But then my favorite current anime that I'm watching is Apothecary Diaries.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it's really good.
So why is it your favorite?
Hunter x Hunter, I think it's just a classic, and I love the characters. In Apothecary Diaries, I like the sort of mystery, and this like set in the olden times. So I just really enjoy it.
Okay. Next question. If you get attacked by these fans, I got your back because I know how they are.
Okay.
In your opinion, what is the most overrated anime?
I'm not qualified to say it because I haven't even watched it really, but I do think it's One Piece because I'm not watching all of those episodes.
Okay, I can understand why. Okay. You ain't watching 1,000 episodes.
No, I am not.
So do you ever see like people overhyping it at certain times, like saying, "Oh,
yes,
it's the best"?
all of my students are like, you have to watch it, and I tell them no every time.
Okay. So what is the most underrated that is good but people don't even know about it?
It's on the rise, but I would say right now it's Apothecary Diaries. Because when I mention it, some people don't know it, and I think it's really, really good.
Okay. Last question. What is a good anime best for beginners, like people just starting anime?
Maybe Haikyuu. It's like low stress.
Haikyuu, yeah.
Low stress, lovable characters. Long, but not like super long, like drawn out or anything.
It's that volleyball anime, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I watched that. It's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Bonus question.
Okay.
Better be ready for this. What is the main character of Tokyo Ghoul, if you remember?
Kaneki.
Yeah, him. Yeah, similar. Something like that. Okay. Thank you for.
That's how you say his name.
I think it's something like that. Kaneki? Kaneki. Okay, you watched Tokyo Ghoul?
I think I watched like 2 episodes and then
Couldn't get into it.
I don't know. I think I was watching something that piqued my interest more.
Okay. Thank you for interviewing with me, Ms. S.
Of course, thank
I'm
you.
Kalia, I'm signing off. Go Wolverines, I guess. High school, I'm interviewing.
Lieutenant Colonel Joel Ginyard.
Okay, Colonel Jordan Joel
Ginyard.
Gunyard. Okay, I'm gonna be talking about anime. I'm gonna give you some anime questions. And if you get attacked, I got your back. I know that. So first question is, what is your favorite anime?
Right now, Solo Leveling.
Okay, why is it?
My son introduced me to it, and I introduced him into anime. But he's like, "Hey, Pops, you gotta see this one." And just the way he enhances and goes to the next level and enhances, and I'm in the part, I haven't gone to the next part, I know about it.
Season 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's enhancing and nobody knows it. He's just a regular guy. But he's getting leveling up. And
Like a video game.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
It's getting ready to come to a point where they're gonna have to know to find out that he's that guy. So,
Peak content.
I haven't gotten to that. I know about it, but I haven't actually seen the episodes yet.
Okay. Next question. Good anime choice too. In your opinion, I got your back if anybody attacks you. What is the most overrated anime? Like
Overrated?
Like an anime you keep seeing constantly people overhyping and you just can't stand it and you don't get the point of why it's overhyped.
I don't know. I can't really say because the ones that I'm not interested in, I just don't even turn them on. So
you say they're overrated or just you don't care for them that much?
Yeah. If when I'm going through and I'm reading about what the storyline is, if the storyline doesn't interest me, I just don't even watch it.
So what do you think of One Piece?
Well, One Piece is a lot of episodes of One Piece, and some of the storylines I like One Piece. I haven't completely watched all of them, but the ones that I have watched, I've been kind of following the storylines, and I see the motivation behind Monkey D. So
Okay.
Luffy, and I see his motivation, and it's all good.
Okay. Last question. What is a good anime best for beginners, like people just starting anime?
Oh, my favorite, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Okay. Why you say Dragon Ball?
That was my start. Anime, and it kind of goes through the life of Goku. And so for a person who
Doesn't give up.
doesn't know anime and kind of getting into it, they'll like Dragon Ball because they'll see his story. He's just trying to make a better world. That's all I'm trying to do.
Okay, bonus question real quick before I sign off. What is an anime character you can't stand but everybody likes? If you have any. Like they just overhype the person or the person's just annoying, the character's just annoying, and you don't get the fame of that one character.
I don't know. The ones that I watch, I like all the ones that I watch.
So you don't really have a hate?
Yeah, because if I read the story and I don't like it, I don't even try to mess with it. So
Okay.
I don't have an answer.
Okay. Good. Okay, it was nice interviewing you. Signing off from Kalia from Middle Grove High School.
Colonel G.
Bye.
Hello, I'm Jalen Wood from Middle Grove High School, and I'm doing a video on my favorite anime, Sonic X. On August 23rd, 2003, Sonic X premiered on TV for the first time. Sonic X is one of Sonic's most special shows. In this show, Sonic and his friends get teleported to the human world, where they meet their friend Chris. And they have to help him protect his world from the evil Dr. Eggman and all of his evil robots. Sonic X is truly unique, for Sonic X is the first Sonic series to officially have Dr. Eggman instead of his old name. Sonic X is also the first Sonic series where Sonic ever used the Chaos Emeralds in one of his own cartoons. Also, it's the first time that Shadow the Hedgehog appeared on TV. In the Sonic X series, it's pretty much business as usual. Have to fight Eggman evil robots while collecting the Chaos Emeralds to prevent Eggman from using their power, also find a way back home to their own world. At the end of the show, Sonic and all his friends went back to their own world. The series was so popular that it got another season, where Sonic has to save the whole universe from evil aliens who wants to conquer it. And their friend Chris comes to their world, but somehow gets changed back into a little kid when they enter Sonic's world. You can watch Sonic X on Tubi, Pluto, or Roku TV. And just so you know, the Sonic X universe isn't related to the main Sonic universe. Now let's take a look at my most favorite moments from Sonic X. Wait, did you know that X stands for Extreme? I found that out yesterday.
You have a name? Yeah, I have a name. My name is Sonic the Hedgehog.
This is Jalen from Middle Grove High School, signing off.
Greetings, today is March 19th, 2025, and I am Mariah Williams. The assignment you're watching is the favorite anime video. Today, I'll be talking about the anime I like watching, Dandadan. Dandadan was created by Yokanobu Tatsu, and the first 3 episodes of the series were created in 2024. The series is based off the manga, which was released in 2021. Dandadan is a supernatural action/comedy anime. The main characters are Momo Ayase, a high school girl who believes in ghosts but not aliens, and Ken Takakura, or Okarun, who believes in aliens and not ghosts. Other mentionable characters are Psycho Ayase, Turbo Granny, Ira Shiratori, and Jin Injoji. The plot begins with Momo and Okarun challenging each other to prove their beliefs. So Momo visits a supposed alien hotspot while Okarun explores a haunted location. To their shock, they both discover that aliens and ghosts are real. After encountering supernatural beings, they gain mysterious superpowers and have to team together to fight off spirits, aliens, and other strange entities, all the while dealing with their growing friendship and possible romance. It's packed with fast-paced action, supernatural battles, and a mix of comedy and horror. Me personally, I don't watch a lot of anime, however, I actually enjoy watching this anime for its comedic moments and the relationship between Momo and Okarun. Although, personally, I would have preferred a relationship between Okarun and Ira. Many other fans enjoy Dandadan because of its hilarious and unique characters that make serious moments fun, a blend of horror, comedy, and romance which keeps the show interesting. The series is mainly for teens and young adults who enjoy action-packed, supernatural, and slightly raunchy stories. I would say it has been received very well and has gained popularity very quickly. It's been highly praised for the uniqueness of the anime and the humor. You can watch Dandadan on Netflix, Hulu, Crunchyroll, YouTube, etc. Signing off, I'm Mariah Williams from Miller Grove High School, where anything is possible when we work together.
Greetings, my name is Sophie, and today I'll be talking about my favorite anime, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist is about these 2 brothers, Edward and Alphonse. They go on this journey to bring back their bodies. So at first, when Edward and Alphonse were young, they tried doing this alchemy experiment to bring back their dead mom. Unfortunately, the experiment didn't work, and it caused Edward to lose his arm and his leg, and his little brother Alphonse his entire body. Alphonse is only alive because Edward used this alchemy technique to tether his soul into an iron suit. So during their young years, Edward had to use automail for his arm and his leg, and Alphonse had to basically live in an iron suit until they got their bodies back. Fullmetal Alchemist was created in 2009 of April, and it was created by Hiromu Arakawa. Fullmetal Alchemist really targets people who like science fiction, action, and adventure. So throughout the entire show, Edward and Alphonse go on this journey to search for something called the Philosopher's Stone. So the Philosopher's Stone can help them bring back their original bodies. So while Edward and Alphonse was doing more research about the Philosopher's Stone, they realized that the Philosopher's Stone is created by taking a human life. A man who looks identical to their father, Hohenheim, created the 7 deadly sins to help him in his plan to wipe out the entire country to make a huge Philosopher's Stone and to gain control and power. During the end of the show, Edward and Alphonse finally get their bodies back, but they had to do an exchange of their alchemy in order to get their bodies back. As for now, I think you can watch Fullmetal Alchemist on Netflix or Crunchyroll, and I think Hulu. Signing off, my name is Sophie Mordecai from Middle Grove High School, where anything's possible and we work together.
My name is Santino DeRosa from Middle Grove High School, and today I am going to be talking about my favorite anime. One Piece is a adventure, action, and I would say comedy type of anime. It has a lot to it. I say, like, I definitely laugh. There's a lot of good fights in the anime, and it's about mainly pirates and marines going around the world to find a crew. The pirate's name is Luffy. His full name is Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy he was a regular boy, and he had ended up eating a devil fruit. And the devil fruit gives you, like, basically superpowers, but each devil fruit is different. The devil fruit Luffy ate is called Gomu Gomu no Mi, which basically makes it to where his body becomes stretchy and he's like elastic, like rubber in a sense. So as Luffy eats the fruit, he wants to become the king of the pirates, so he starts looking for his crew, and his first crewmate name is Zoro. Zoro is just basically like his right-hand man. He was his first crewmate, and he's also a swordsman. Usually in One Piece, if you're a swordsman, most likely you don't have a fruit. Now there's some people that stand out. One character name is Law. Law, he has a fruit called Oak fruit, and he has a sword called Kiku. Oak fruit creates this big dome around you where you basically have like telekinesis and you can move stuff with your mind. And at the same time, he also has a sword, which is like kind of crazy. So like, it's just like stat abilities on one-on-one. There is multiple types of devil fruits. You have like mythical zoan fruits, which are basically like fruits that transform you into like animals or like just out of an ordinary human body. You also have Logia fruits, which Logia fruits are based off like, they make it to where your abilities are based off of elements. So for instance, like ice, water, lava, fire, all that. The creator of One Piece name is Ichiro Oda. He made the manga back in, I would say, I think it was 1997. And that was the first place it was broadcasted. It was on a Jump show in Japan. The main character, Luffy though, his fruit is a mythical zoan fruit because he transforms into different gears. Meaning that when Luffy goes into second gear, his blood flow increases a lot and makes it to where he's faster and stronger, and basically to where he loses less energy as he fights. Luffy's third gear allows him to basically expand his body, and it makes it to where he inflates his bones, and when he inflates his bones, he makes his body parts bigger, so like he can make his arms, or he can make his fist giant, and etc. Fourth gear, there is multiple different types of fourth gears. You have, I think, Snake Man, Pound Man, and I forgot the other one. I don't really remember. Like off the top. Oh, Bounce Man. Yeah. So you have those three. There's different types of gear 4s, but basically it enhances his body with Haki. Haki is like a way to increase your strength, and yeah, he has like almost full body Haki on most of those. Each type of gear 4 has its own different thing to it though. And lastly, gear 5, he becomes Joy Boy. Joy Boy is basically to where Luffy he'll pass out and his heart rate will increase a lot. And when his heart rate increases, the Joy Boy drums will start playing, and it'll basically make it to where he becomes almost like a cartoon. So everything he touches, just how he's rubber, he basically makes it like elastic and rubber as well. So like he'll be able to bounce off walls and etc. And it's called Joy Boy because as he laughs, the more power he gains. So it's honestly just like OD broken. Yeah. But yeah, that's like a short little like, I don't even know what to call it for. I want to say like description of One Piece. I think it's a good anime. Yeah, it is like 1,000 episodes, but in my opinion, it was worth watching. Even though like I watched it over like maybe like 2-3 years. I wouldn't binge watch it. You're gonna lose all your personal time. But signing out, I'm Santino DeRosa from Middle Grove High School, where anything is possible as long as we work as a team.
Hello, I'm Jaden Wood, and I'd like to share my thoughts on one of my favorite animes, Yuzuki-chan Wants to Hang Out. Created in 2020 by Takashi Oshima,
who serves as both the director and manga artist for this series, holds a PG-13 rating. It falls under the slice-of-life genre and centers around the story of Shinichi Sakurai, an introverted university student, and his lively underclassman, Hana Yuzuki. Yuzuki is determined to encourage Sakurai to embrace a more social and enjoyable life. Sakurai finds comfort in solitude, but Yuzuki recognizes his introverted nature and seeks to infuse more happiness into his life by spending time with him. Her approach often leads to hilarious and awkward situations, as she playfully teases him, believing she is helping him break out of his shell. To her, he's simply a sad loner, and her attentions stem from a desire to assist. Despite their frequent misadventures and misunderstandings, they cherish each other's company, which contributes to the show's charm. The lighthearted and adorable romance has resonated with viewers, as many fans are eager to see this pair finally acknowledge their feelings for one another. The development of their relationship is gradually, and supportive friends helping to guide them along the way. What I particularly love about this series is the exploration of their relationship. While both characters harbor feelings for each other, it seems they remain blissfully unaware, much to their amusement of everyone around them, including their friends, family, classmates, and even cats. As the story progresses, especially after this Christmas together, it appears that a significant change is on the horizon. You can catch this season of 1 and 2 on Apple TV or Crunchyroll. Additionally, the manga is available for purchase online, as you can explore it on MangaDex.
Okay, hello, my name is Kalia. I'm interviewing
Aiden Clark.
Okay, Aiden, I want you to draw an anime character. I want you to draw an anime character under 50 seconds. Here's your character. So I time up for One Punch Man. 50 seconds, starting now. Okay, let's see what you did. Okay, it's kind of fire. Okay, well, thank you for participating. Interviewing.
Mario.
Say it again.
Mario.
Okay, Mario. You're gonna have to draw an anime character under 50 seconds. The character you're gonna be drawing is Goku from Dragon Ball.
Okay.
You can do it?
Yes.
Okay. Your 50 seconds starting now. Alright, 50 seconds are up. Let's see what you got. Okay, no, that's fire. Okay,
Not
okay.
really, but I mean,
It's something.
the face kind of fit together, but overall,
It looks, you can tell it looks just like him.
yeah, I would have
Okay,
done the
fire.
face better.
Okay, fine. Hello, my name is Kalia, and I'm interviewing Akila. Okay, Akila, I want you to draw an anime character under 50 seconds. The character you're drawing is Momo from Dadanon. Do you know what she is? Okay, is this what she looks like? You got 50 seconds. Starting now. Okay, 50 seconds are up. Let's see what you got. Okay. Okay, it's something now. It is fire. It's something. Okay. Hello, my name is Kalia, and I'm interviewing
Kaden.
Okay, Kaden, I want you to draw an anime character under 50 seconds. The character you're going to be drawing is Luffy from One Piece, most popular character. And then your 50 seconds starts right now. Let's see what you put. Let's see. Okay. Okay, that's like Luffy from One Piece, I ain't gonna lie.
Yep, I know, right?
Thank you for